Mocktail time. This is Lotus Ascension tea. We're going to be doing a floral cocktail with the base being a Lotus Ascension tea from Hidden Power Wellness. I'm adding some chilled Lotus Ascension tea. This is also a Lotus Ascension iced tea cube that we're going to break down in just a little while. Adding some fresh mint. I'm using this, and I used to have my tools when I was bartending, but right now I'm just using this as my muddler. Muddling in some fresh mint. I'm adding in various flavors that are both aromatic as well as flavorful. So remember, this is a floral cocktail. This is a rose extract. Don't overdo it. These, I guess you could say it's kind of a bitters. They're concentrated, so I'm adding 6 drops of the rose extract. This is a jasmine flower extract. There was an establishment I used to work, and I used to do this. I'm just adding a few more drops of the jasmine flower extract. It was really cool because the bar was fully stocked with various ingredients, so I used to get to do a lot of experimenting. And this was a cocktail that I would always make for birthday people. It was a special drink. Not identical, obviously, because this is a mocktail, meaning there's no libations, there's no there's no alcohol in it. But I used to do a floral cocktail, and the guests really enjoyed it. This is a lavender extract. Fresh lime. I'm adding a peach puree to this. These are some frozen peaches. Puree is super simple. What's nice about making your own puree is that you don't have to use a ton of sugar like they typically do at the places that you go to get your cocktails. This is simply peaches And instead of sugar, we're doing a monk fruit sweetener. This is a keto, 0-calorie sweetener. It's made of monk fruit. I don't drink, I'm a non-drinker. Last time I had a glass of wine, I think was a couple years ago. And I've never felt more energized in my life than as a non-drinker. Puree, super simple. I'm adding some ice. Let's break down this ice cube a little bit. Be right back. All right, good to go, good to go. So voila, Lotus Ascension tea cocktail, mocktail. Okay, next. And if you want, you can go ahead and, you know, if you have edible flowers, you can go ahead and put those on top. You know, you can put some of the lotus tea right on top as a garnish. Next is a creation that I'm kind of coming up with on the spot. It is a herbal concoction, I guess you could say an elixir, and it's gonna have a lot of more like medicinal effect. The Lotus Ascension cocktail is awesome. It's ethereal. This is more of, like I said, a medicinal elixir. So instead of mint, we're using some fresh basil. Throw some basil inside. This is black water. It is an activated charcoal water. I'm also adding turmeric. This is Formula 4 of the Full Body Detox by Djeuty Ma'at Ra. I'm adding a capsule of the kidneys and bladder formula. This one will also have lime in it. Fresh lime juice. This is an extract that really goes quite well with the flavor. This one is less floral. I'm just adding a few drops of this extract as well. I'm adding some clay. I'm going to be adding some ginger to it. As I've said before, ginger has a very strong flavor, so you want to be careful with how much ginger you add at any given time. I'm going to go ahead and add some ice as well. a little bit of agave to this plate. And I'm taking, what happened to the rest of my lime? What did I do with the rest of my lime? I'm taking a little bit of lime. Just a small piece of lime. What we're going to be doing is just simply rimming the glass. So it'll have a little bit of a sour and sweet rim as you sip on your mocktail. Dipping the glass inside of the agave. This is sea salt. Forgive me, Djeuty, I know he's probably like, sea salt. Black pepper. And I usually just rim it on like half of it. I don't do the whole thing, just in case people don't care for it. So I got all my stuff in here, all my ingredients. I'm going to be adding some monk fruit sweetener. A little bit more ice. Now, it's up to you. I'm doing somewhat of like a highball glass, but if you wanted to do this as a martini, that would also be your choice. In which you would have it straight up, not over ice. And if you wanted to do the rim, you would put it over a martini glass instead. Uh-oh. All right. So I'm only filling it up halfway. And if it does spill like this, wipe it up immediately. Activated charcoal is very powerful, and it can and will stain anything around you. So I'm only filling it up halfway because I'm going to be topping it with an herbal drink. This is an herbal drink. It's an herbal supplement, and it may seem like it's a little bit masculine, but understand that as women, we also have masculine energy, and men also have feminine energy. So this is a drink that's designed for energizing, and I will read off all the ingredients. It's a smorgasbord of amazing things in here, and I feel a little bit like I do get a little like giddy when I just have one of these. Like I'll sip on one of these as a non-drinker, and whatever's in here kind of has me. I'll zoom in a little bit on this so you can check this out. I got it from a friend of mine or an associate who has a shop very nearby. He's a Rasta like me, Rastafari. And it is an herbal drink. I call it the Elixir. You knew what I meant when I wanted to pick it up. It is, it's got filtered water, cheney root, sarsaparilla, ginseng, 4-man strength, raw moon, sour sap bark, stiff cock root, clove, nerve whisk, bull whisk, blood whisk, milk whisk, strong back, pepper elder, sage, kava kava, jack in the bush, ginger, pimento, flaxseed, and brown sugar. It's not sweet. It is very powerful. It is very, very, very powerful. So what I'm going to do is I'm topping it off with my elixir. And I said earlier, don't do cans, but this one is actually a BPA-free can. But always pick glass over can. Just a little bit of club soda to top it off with. Voila, and enjoy. I would say don't do it with the salt, only do it with the black pepper. Wow. Definitely a drink to make for your man. It's gonna help him out a little bit. But you can also enjoy it as a woman. Anyways, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed these mocktail recipes. Feel free to pause the video, write down the ingredients, and recreate these mocktails at home. I would strongly suggest that you do a variety. If you are a drinker, maybe you can pick a day where instead of cocktails, you just switch to mocktails. And you can slowly wean yourself out of the habit of always wanting to have cocktails when you can get fun and creative with your mocktails. So these are 2 recipes for some summertime mocktails. I will continue to do mocktails throughout the summer. I hope that you enjoy them, and